You've seen and heard of the fabulous Redmi 9T during its launch, but you've never seen it the way we're about to show you. This is Rade with DirectDMedia. Let's unbox Xiaomi's brand new Redmi 9T. For those of you who didn't get to see the launch, Xiaomi just released its first 4 devices of 2021. The Redmi Note 9T, the Mi Smart Clock, the Mi 360 degrees Home Security Camera Pro 2K, and our special guest, the Redmi 9T. The features that were presented for the Redmi 9T include Style Up with 4 different gorgeous colors, Carbon Gray, Twilight Blue, and the ones we have here, Sunrise Orange and Ocean Green. Aside from that, we also have Camera Up, 48 megapixel quad camera with an 8 megapixel selfie camera that we'll be trying for a little bit. Life Up, Full HD Plus dot display in a whopping 6.53 inches and dual speakers. And Performance Up, equipped with Snapdragon 662, 6000 mAh battery, and with an expandable storage of up to 512 gigabytes. There's only so much that we can cover in an unboxing video, so I wish I could test out the performance right now and win that chicken dinner, but I'll be sure to touch on the rest. The design of the packaging is really simple, very elegant, similar to all the other Xiaomi products. On the side, it says Redmi 9T with easy access to the Google apps you use most. So without further ado, the first thing that you'll see is an envelope that says designed by Redmi. Inside, there is a SIM ejector tool, the documentation, and the protective casing. Also designed by Redmi. Okay, putting that down, and underneath that is the star of the show, the Redmi 9T. Ooh, I can already see a little bit of the sunrise orange, but I'm saving it for later because there's still other things we have to unbox. So underneath the other protective layer that we have is all right, the 22.5 watt charger and the USB-C cable for that sweet 18 watt fast charging feature. Now, without further ado, the Redmi 9T itself. Look at that supremely gorgeous color and texture. I saw it on screen during the launch, but I wasn't expecting it to be so vivid and vibrant and honestly really stylish. There's also a little bit of texture to the back, it kind of looks like the lines on your fingerprints. You can tell because the color of the phone is actually slightly different from the Redmi logo that's embossed at the back, which looks very, very beautiful, by the way, and really satisfying to touch. But that's not all, because we also have the Ocean Green version, which is just as beautiful and vivid and super unique. These colors are super refreshing and vivid, and despite having a really large battery at 6000 mAh, they aren't as heavy at 198 grams. So I gotta say, truly a style up. Let's switch it on. Ooh! Immediately as you start up, the MIUI 12 greets you with "Yours alone." 6.53 inches has never felt larger. Now that it's on, the display feels super wide, but the phone still fits perfectly in my tiny hands. It's probably thanks to the selfie camera being the dot display, which looks like the familiar notch design that we've seen before. The colors on the Full HD Plus dot display are very vivid and really pleasing to look at, even though this isn't an OLED panel. And the MIUI 12 feels very smooth, easy to navigate around. Life Up? Check. Now let's try the camera. I've only taken a few, and I'm already really impressed with what the camera can do and all the modes that they have. Plus, I'm already kind of obsessed with the selfie camera. So, the Redmi 9T camera? Definitely up. I can't believe my time with the Redmi 9T has already come to an end. But if you'd like to own your very own Redmi 9T, you can pre-order it with us at DirectD and get 4 freebies. Freebies like metal earbuds headsets, selfie sticks, tripods, internet security, all that with the Redmi 9T for 599 ringgit. That's if you get the 4GB RAM and 64GB ROM version, or 699 ringgit. That's if you get the 6GB RAM and 128GB ROM version. If you'd like to find out more, be sure to follow us on our social media on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and even TikTok to be the first in the know. This is Radi with DirectDMedia. Thanks so much for watching!